Hello and welcome back, yogis. It's me, Alison, here with another full moon, slow flow yoga practice for you. Known by names like the Corn Moon, the Sturgeon Moon, the Buck Moon, and the Black Cherries Moon, the August full moon speaks to summer's abundance. During this time of fruition, this full moon in Aquarius reminds us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Let this practice help you to slow down and appreciate your place in the great web of life. You don't need any props for this practice today. We're going to begin lying on the back. As you come to lie down, you can take a shape like savasana with the legs straight, or you can bend the knees and bring the feet flat on the floor, which is a lovely release for the low back. We're going to bring the hands to the belly and just start to notice the breath. Check in with yourself and how the body feels today without any judgment, just observing, noticing. And taking a moment to set an intention for your practice. And breathing in, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then placing your hands on your knees, keep your legs together. Start to circle the knees clockwise, creating a nice little sacrum massage. And then switching directions. Breathing. And pause, bring the knees to center, interlace your hands in front of the right shin, and extend your left leg nice and long. Flex the feet, and start to do some ankle circles with your right foot. Keeping this intuitive, you can switch directions. Point and flex the foot if you like. And then pausing, pressing out through the heels. We're going to then bring the interlace behind the right thigh and press your heel up to the sky for a little hamstring stretch. Bend the knee as much as you need to. And again, move your ankle. Point and flex the foot and the toes. Aquarius rules the ankles and the calves. So we'll be giving those parts of the body a little extra love today. You can climb your hands up to the shin if you'd like a deeper stretch. On your exhale, bend into the right knee once again and set the right foot onto the ground. Let your knee flop out to the right side for a reclined tree pose, letting the sole of the right foot rest against the inside of your left leg. And the sole of that foot can be up on the inner thigh or down on the inside of your calf. Rest the hands on the belly and breathe. Bring your right knee back to center and bring both knees into the chest. Squeezing them inward, rock gently side to side. And pausing at center. Interlace in front of your left shin and let your right leg go straight. Activate the feet, all 10 toes pointing up. And when you're ready, start making some ankle circles with the left foot. And switch directions. And then pausing at stillness. Interlace hands behind the left thigh and press your heel to the sky for hamstring stretch. And bend as much as you need to into that left knee, starting your ankle circles. You can climb the hands up to the calf if you'd like more sensation. Just try to keep the shoulders on the mat. On the exhale, bend back into your left knee, setting the foot to the earth. And let the knee flop out to the left side for reclined tree. Resting the hands on the belly, just breathe. And then very gently bring that left knee back to center. Draw both knees into the chest. Again for a little squeeze, a little rock. And then from here, we're going to make our way to down dog. You can do that by rocking on the spine, coming through tabletop and pressing back. Or you can just roll to one side and press yourself up into your down dog. And then once here, bend deep into your right knee, pressing your left heel into the mat. Nice calf stretch here. Pressing away evenly with both hands. Breathe into the stretch. As you inhale, switch, bending deep into the left knee, pressing firm into the right heel. Then inhale, release, and just make your way into down dog, soft knees, even breath. And then looking back at your feet, start to walk your hands back, coming into a forward bend at the back of your mat. And stay here in ragdoll or grab opposite elbows, letting your head dangle. And on your inhale, hands to shins, lifting halfway. Exhale, bend into the knees and fold. Inhale, rise up, reach the arms to the sky. And then once you're here, interlace the hands in steeple, pointing the index finger. Engage the belly, breathe in and exhale, side bend to the right, pressing your hips left. Inhale back to center, exhale, side bend left, hips go right. Inhale back to center and exhale, fold back down. Inhale for your halfway lift. Maybe hands to shins, maybe hands to thighs. Then exhale, walk the hands to plank pose. Knees up or down, lower to your belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift your heart for cobra, just a little one. Feel your heart reaching forward. Exhale, child's pose. Let your forehead rest on the mat or on your hands. Breathe in, rise up to tabletop. For some cat-cow, on your breath in, drop the belly, open your heart, and look forward. Shoulders back. Exhale, round the spine, chin to your chest. Inhale, open your heart, cow belly. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, chin to chest, angry cat. Once more, inhale, tailbone and crown of your head lift. And exhale, round. Inhale to a neutral spine and bring your knees together. Extend your right leg all the way up and back, flexing the foot to point down. And then swing that foot all the way over to the left. Set the foot down with the toes tucked under and look over your shoulder at your foot. Keep the belly engaged and enjoy this side stretch. And keep the legs as they are. Bring your upper body back to center. And then set that right knee down to the kind of behind your left knee. Send your feet out to the sides. And then sit your seat back in a cow face variation of child's pose. This is a really nice hip opening stretch. If it's feeling like a lot, you can lift your hips or even place a block underneath your seat. And breathing in, rise up. In your own way, come back to tabletop and tuck the toes, press back downward, facing dog. You can stay here or flow through the vinyasa, coming forward to plank, knees up or down, lower to your belly. Inhale to cobra, a little lift. Exhale, child's pose. Resting your head. Notice the breath. And inhale, rise up to tabletop. For another round of cat-cow. Inhale, open the chest, belly drops. Exhale, round. Just flow through a few rounds of cat-cow at your own pace, keeping the breath nice and deep and even. Inhale to a neutral spine. Bring your knees together and extend your left leg all the way up and back, toes pointing down. Swing the leg over to the right and set the foot down with the toes tucked. Gaze over your shoulder at the foot. Breathing deep into your left side. On your inhale, straighten your spine, and then set that left knee down behind the right. Fan your feet out to the sides, and as you exhale, sit back in child's pose with cow face legs. Maybe your seat's on the ground, maybe it's not. Wherever you are, just breathe into the hips. Soften in. On your breath in, rise up. Make your way back to tabletop. And exhale, downward facing dog. You can stay here or move through the final vinyasa. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, lowering to the belly. Inhale, the heart lifts for cobra. Press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, back to child's pose. Resting here for a few rounds of breath. And on your inhale, walk your hands in. We're going to rise up and come into a cross-legged seat. On your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Your right hand behind the tailbone. Sitting up nice and tall, gaze over your back shoulder. Option to reach that back arm up and over your ear for a little side stretch. Exhale, set the hand down. Inhale, back to center, reach both arms up. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, the other hand behind you. Inhale your left arm up and over for a little side stretch. And exhale, setting it down. Inhale, unravel, reaching your arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Once here, you have the option to stay seated in meditation, or you can lie back in Shavasana. So it'll be yogi's choice for these last moments of our practice. Just make that choice. If you are taking Shavasana, just lie back. Send your feet as wide as the mat, letting the toes flap out to the side, letting your arms rest with the palms up. And whether you're in rest or in meditation, find some nice, easy breaths and settle in. Now starting to transition back, deepen the breath, find little movements in the body, pointing and flexing the feet, maybe rocking your head from side to side. Inhale the arms overhead, and then drawing your knees in, roll onto your side, and just take a moment in the fetal position. Remembering the intention you set for this practice. And then very gently pressing yourself back up to seated, bringing the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for this slow flow full moon practice. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's bring our thumbs to the third eye, honoring that seed of intuition, and bow to honor each other. I hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss all the full and new moon yoga classes coming up. Also, you can check the description below for information about joining my Patreon if you'd like to support me and this content. Until next time, I love you. Happy full moon. Bye.